every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is EWOOD Park. Well, folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 game save, the road to EWOOD, and we are still here. Of course, we are for a little bit. EIF Ekenäs out in Finland, and it's been an okay few days. Obviously, the league table doesn't look like they've been a good few days, but it has in the Finnish Cup. We've actually made it to the final, folks. So we have a chance at our first bit of silverware in our first full season. So let's bring it to date with those games that you'd missed. Where were we the last time out? So we did open up the season with the 2-0 loss. And since then, we did turn on some juices. Yeah, we did put on a 6-2 demolition over Musa at their place. It was the anti-Umelin show today. He scored 4 goals, including this one on the first minute. Lovely strike, put that in the bottom corner. The second goal was going in the other way, going in favour of Musa. Whipped across it here, up cups the header, off the woodwork and in. So all square, but then goals galore. That's right, goals galore. There's a big fat OG to make it 2-1 to the EIF. Umelin gets his second from the spot to make it 3-1. Nicely converted there. And up steps number 4. Was this an OG? I can't remember. Impenda slits it through. No, it isn't. It's Umelin with his hat-trick, I think. I've lost count. They do make it a little bit interesting with this game. I think this goal was 4 to make it 4-2. Bundled on home, Kosakun. That was a nice little cherry on top. Here comes the other big fat OG right there. Off the keeper's body, off the man's body. And then wrapping it up, Umelin was like, you know what, I fancy 4 today. And he pushes it in the back. In 68 minutes, he could have had more, but I took him off. Did I take him off? I didn't take him off. I left him on. Anyway, 6-2 in the end. Then our amazing run in the Finnish Cup continued as we took on Cups and we won 1-0. And it was that man again, Umelin, from the penalty spot to rifle home the one and only goal on the 11th/12th minute to put us through to the next round. And that next round was the very next game when we took on IFK Mariehamn and we won a very, very edgy 3-2. This was a quarter-final match at their gaff. The boys showed a lot of resolve in this one as we went down 1-0 against, I think these are a Premier League team, Mariehamn. They rifled home that first goal on the 10th, 11th minute. But then Umelin, I think he got in this one as well. Grundin was the key man delivering the passes. There he is, Umelin with a lovely long range effort. Goal of the season contender right there. Buries it to make it 1-1. Then we took the lead. Jammer sets up Bergstrom, a signing. And he also rifled home long-range, spectacular goal of the season contender. So that was 2-2. Another mistake by the defence of Mariehamn. Jammer comes through here and he slots that one in off the woodwork and in. 3-1 and we were home and dry, or were we? 88th minute on the clock and IFK Mariehamn made it 3-2. And all panic stations, they rifled that one home. And Boa to give them a little bit of hope. But ultimately we held on. All defence. It was like defence overboard. Then we switched gears once again, go back to the league up against AC Oulu, and we were so close for an amazing win against these boys, but we lost 4-3, 7-goal thriller. A game that went a bit of a seesaw match. AC Oulu took the lead. I think there was a big fat OG there from Grundin. We then restored our hope. Again, Grundin, Secunda, smashing that one on top bins, picked that one out, he says. We then took the lead, did we? Secunda. And up to Tamba and Pinda. Slips in for Diallo. I think that's his first goal of the season for him. So 2-1 to us. But then it was all square. Loose ball. Comes out to Kajanian. And he smashed that one home 2-2. We then regain the lead. Linkvist sets up to Pinda. Out to Bergstrom. Sets up Umelin. And again, the guy's on fire right now. Absolutely on fire. So we took the lead 3-2. It was 85 minutes on the clock. I would have taken a point as that's what was on the table for Michaela. He put that in the bins to make it all 3-3. But then the stoppage time, poor kick out, back to Michaela, and he made it double digits, well, not double digits, but 2 for him. And the win for, again, AC Oulu, which means that we just can't beat them. We cannot beat AC. And then I just ended the stretch just yesterday with up against HIFK in the Finnish Cup semi-final. And once again, a nervy game, and we won 2-1. Diallo got his second goal in as many games on the 53rd minute to give us a little bit of hope. He slot that one top bins. So that was 1-0. And then, yeah, HIFK made it all square. Yuga Hubi on a nice little run all the way to the bank. puts that in there, and it was all square. Looked like I was going to go penalties, but no, the man on the moment, it is Ullman, and Jarmo on the amazing run. Smashes it, Ullman in there, first to it, puts it in there, and puts us through to the Finnish Cup final in our first pissing season. Get in there, boys. And that's the thing with me, with this. We've beaten so many Premier League clubs. IFK, Helsingfors, they were Premier League. We beat Manningham, they were Premier League, 12th in the Premier League. Second round Cups, they were in the Premier League. All the way back, the groups doesn't really matter. And then we're going to take on HJK a couple of days' time. They are 4th in the Premier League. Obviously, we're still massive underdogs. So that's to look forward to. And right here, right now, we're going to take on Salipa and Maipa, who are, where are they in the old division? Salipa are, where are they? Where's Salipa? Where's Maipa right there? Salipa are 2nd, so that's going to be a tough old boots. And that is next. So next up for us, it is Salipa, who are, I think they were a Premier League side last season. Let's take a closer look at them, how they ended up last campaign. No, they were not. 2nd Division B, so they got themselves promoted. So that's new. So they should be easily doable in my eyes. But let's take a closer look at where they were ranked in the old odds season preview. Salipa, come on there, where are you? They're actually one of the relegation favourites, 150 to 1. But despite all that, they are 2nd in the division. So momentum is with them at the moment, and they look very, very good. Momentum is also with Ullmanen, who's kind of touched the charts, the goal scoring wise. So hopefully, despite their high-flying ranking, we can get something out of this game. Okay, folks, here is the starting lineup. So I've got Fillen between the sticks, as usual. Erkstrom on the left, Sekunda on the right, Ruxi and Kovacki in the midfield. Jarmo, Grundin and Bergstrom are my trio in the middle, with Mpinda alongside Diallo. And Ullman, the main at the moment, leading the line. If we can get a win, then we're in. In like Flynn. Let's go. So, key man for them. They've got a Kovacki. We've got a Kovacki. It's the Kovacki heads locking. That's what we've got to watch out for. Otherwise, worlds will collide. So, let us go. Graphics look a little bit shite here. Not sure what that's all about, but we'll ride with it. Grundin, Bergstrom over the top. So, what do we got up our sleeves, eh? What do we got up our sleeves? 15 minutes. I'm going to chuck a bit of get creativity at them. Get creative, lads. Salipa are actually top of the table at the moment. Ullmanen, the man of the moment. That's a cheeky wee foul. What's going on here? Can't be a red card. What on earth? What on? What do you mean no other choice? It was just like a little poke. So they're down to 10 men. You know, I'm not complaining, but I'll take it all day long, as it results in something and not... Come on then, boys! Hits the woodwork. Cleared off the line. Salipa are on their heels now. After an unfortunate red card, sees Limmel gone. Throw in Sekunda. Tampa. Oh, it takes a ricochet. It might be it should be a corner. Jarmo's taking and running over to take it. Fires it in. Heads it over the top. Chanting another corner. Jarmo's on it. Fires it in, heads it against the woodwork once again. We're knocking on the door, but we need the ball to go in the back of the net. Let's show some passion. I'm going straight to show some passion, lads. We need to take advantage of this game. Ullman then turns on the sixpence, sets up Sekunda on the right hand side, goes a bombing little run, holds up play, pulls it back. Bergstrom pulling the strings. Tamat and Pinda sets up. Diallo striking again. Big save by the keeper from the Salipa side. Salpa. Jammer on it once again, whips a corner in, headed clear. Pinda will pick it up. Stalls, tries to keep it alive. Lovely strike again. Jarmo trying to keep the move, keep the pressure on, and again we think we get a throw in the final 5 minutes. Here is that throw in. Erkstrom to Grundin. Erkstrom crosses, balls everywhere, bro. Bergstrom keeps it alive, slips it up to Sekunda, tries to keep it going, but no. Goodness gracious, the pressure is on, but we just can't get the ball in the back of the net. I think they're going to survive at least to half time. It's 8 shots, 9 shots even for EIF as we get close. Final surge before half time. Erkstrom, come on, break the deadlock. Mpinda. Oh, get on it. Grundin is there. Keeps it going. Bergstrom gets a bit of space to Sekunda on the right. Can he get a cross in? He does. Nice delivery. Long range strike. Great save by Ekenäs. Puts that over. They're going to hang on. They're going to hang on until the end. It'll be a massive point if they're going to get away with it. And that is, I believe, a lot. 0-0. Show some passion, boys. Up against 10 men, we should be all over them. Chance here now. Rooksy. Bergstrom. Back to Rooksy, the Spaniard. Plays it out to Bergstrom, the Swede. Secunda. The Canadian. The Mountie. Digs it deep. Can he get across? Then pulls it back. Bergstrom to Secunda. Oh, get it in, will ya? Get it in. "49 minutes on the clock." Over the top, Rooksy, back to Bergstrom. The Spanner gets it back, plays it all the way back to the Canadian villain. Rooksy now. Grundin spreads it to Bergstrom, who makes a nice little mazy little run down the left-hand side. Comes inward. Doesn't know what to do. He has a strike straight at the keeper, Ekenäs, and that is... Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to worry. We're turning the screw, but we're not getting the goal. I think it's just going to be one of them long old afternoons where everything's going our way except for the goal. Bergstrom, come on, guys, just the one. Oh, keeper's done fantastic. Sauper are hanging on in here. 54 minutes on the clock. The amount of efforts we've thrown in at them. Surely one of them's got to go in the back bins. Rooksy crosses. Oh, straight at the keeper. I can't do anything. I don't know what else to do. Unless I'm going to have to change that personnel-wise. I'll give him the 60-odd minutes and then I'll bring on Bendy, who will fancy his chances to get back into the team. This will be his window of opportunity. Comes out to Bergstrom. Strikes stopped by the ever-defending Sauper. Secunda. Grundin. Out. Jama. Bergstrom. Beautiful. Secunda takes a strike, but it's blocked. It's just not happening. 63 minutes. This is it. Final moment before I make change. Bergstrom. Ulmanen. Oh, that was gash. Absolute gash. Tamat Pinder, you're off. Bendy, you're on. Fagerström, you're coming on for Diallo. Diallo. And Pinder. Bergstrom. Grundin picks out Secunda. Lovely little cross. Can't get the ball in. Does he give up on it? It doesn't, but Ulmanen's there with the 11th. I've made the changes. Let's cancel them changes. And let's ring out the praise. So I'm going to keep the boys on. I think we've got enough in the tank now to 24 shots. Finally, Ulmanen breaks the deadlock. Tightest of angles. And Pinder to Grundin to Jama. 68 minutes now. We've broken the deadlock. Maybe the hinges will come off now and we can get a couple. Bergstrom not being greedy, but a bit of confidence for the lads. Play him over the top. There it is. Secunda strikes blocked by. Is this a replay? It looks exactly like the previous goal, but this time Ulmanen can't find the flipping thing. Get creative, lads. 1-0 is a nervy scoreline, and just look at this. Oh, mugged them off. He mugged them off. I thought they were going to break us. Diallo now. Chance. I was going to ping you off. Going to ping you off. Great save again. I feel a little bit more confident now. It's a corner. 12 minutes to go. Jammer on it. Fires it in. Kovacki pulls it back. Rooksy. Jama's effort is good, but it's wide. I'm going to make changes. I'm going to take off Ulmanen. He's not had the greatest game, but he's got the goal. Bendy is coming on. Jong Zhao is also going to come on for Bergstrom, who's ran his socks off. Final five. It's not been pretty. 29 shots for EIF on the day. Just 9 on targets, 1 every 3. Is there a chance here for something else? There's a bit of time left, just over a minute. Bendy. Keeps the ball, Grundin. Out to Jama. Out you go to Erkstrom. Can he get a cross in? Comes loose. Jama. Over the top again. Lovely play. Diallo should have put that in the back bins. It is a corner though, and it should be game over. A massive result this. Massive. They were flying high. That red card did give us that fortunate red card did give us a big old boost. And that's our first win in a bucket load in the league. Jama. And it's cleared down the line. Should be a blow up, ref. We've nicked it. We literally nicked it. We didn't really nick it. The red card helped massive, and the amount of shots they're quite lucky that it was just 1-0. So defensive unit, well played them. But Ulmanen, he's on fire. So that win does get us moving up to 8th. Salpa now down to 2nd. We do have 3 games in hand on them. And if we win all those, we could be above them. We could go top of the table. That's how close it is at the moment. But, yep, next up for us, I think it's MyPar. So let's bring that shit on. So a quick look at our youth intake. We've only got a little bit of information about it, but it does say this line right here. This is a terrific group of players coming through, and has the potential to be a real golden generation for the club. So whenever those are revealed, we'll take a closer look at it, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have some gems that could kickstart EIF and maybe push them up another level. So next up for us, it is MyPar, who come into this in 11th spot in the table. Us, EIF, are up to 9th at the moment. We still have played a considerably less amount of games than everybody because of our amazing cup run, which will conclude tomorrow in a special final, Finnish Cup final edition. So make sure you check that sucker out. But yeah, up against EIF, we played them 4 times over the past season and a bit. I can't really remember when we duked him out. It's been a bit of a blur these past few days. So, but anyway, let's hope we can get another win, because a win could see us up to 6th. A win for MyPar could see them rise to 8th. So here we are, folks, with the starting lineup. Fuller between sticks, Ekstrom on the left, Sekunder on the right, Linkvist, Kavaki as your back 4, Honkster and whereas name Ruxel are out. Just precaution. Jama, Grundin and Bergstrom in midfield. Tamba and Pinder leading the line pulling the strings. Diallo and Ulmanen once again. The man on fire. Can he get another goal to continue his amazing run? So, yeah, Robinson leads the line. Who's this fella? Edmundo Robinson. He's an Americano. Quite high wages. Not really a goal-scoring machine, but he could be pretty decent. Quite a lot of yellow cards knocking about, so they could be suspended. But I'm not really worried about that. All I'm worried about is the win. This guy looks got a cracking name. Gulingjangpur. Yeah, beast. Let's go. So, got to bear in mind match fitness as well, because just 3 days away it is that Finnish Cup final. So if, I'm only saying if, we get comfortable, or pull the likes of Ulmanen off, Bergstrom off, etc. Jama maybe comes out, corner. Bergstrom, can he get to it? He does. Switches play nicely to Kavaki, the centre back, over the top. There is Ulmanen. Great touch. Does get a corner out of his hard work there. Corner, fired in. And that's just booted clear. Booted. Get out of town, he says. Erkstrom with the throw in. Grundin over the top. Long looping ball. Diallo, great control. Holds up play. Picks it back out. But it's broken up now by MyPar. Grundin uses width with Sekunder. Pulls it back, gets it to Grundin again, switches play to Erkstrom this time, overlapping fullbacks. Great long range effort, but that goes wide. 7 minutes down. Goals everywhere, except for in this game. Well, not everywhere, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, pal. 12 minutes on the clock. With dominating possession and chances is another one. Jama's on the corner. Fires it looping. Goes over the top of everybody. Kavaki first to it. Brings it deep again. Oh my goodness. It should have been a goal. Should have been. Especially on his form. Taman Pinder's looking a little bit complacent. So he's got my attention. You know, oh goodness me. They've got my attention with this free kick. Oh, great defensive duties. Robinson trying to cause us some problems. Bergstrom tries to dig it out, but still, Maipar with it. Bergstrom eventually clears. But yes, any little flags like that in Pindo, you could be substituted at the earliest convenience. So just bear that in mind. Secunda schools him. Bergstrom now over the top, lovely. Ullman, great control. Use your buddy. Use your buddy. Diallo, great effort. Great ungreedy play there. Selfless play by Ullman, and usually you would think it would go for it, but he was in a bind, really. And here come Maipar Turner, and the goalkeeper thumps it down the line, and it goes out to the complicated name, Gonjengjeongpo. Broker slips it in. It is Roberts. I told you what. I tell you what, the people I looked at Edward, I clicked on them, and I clicked on Gonjengjeongpo, and those two boys linked up, and they've given the pissing lead. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. 32 minutes on the clock. What a shambles. He hardly scores goals, Robinson, and there he is. Ups he pops. It's the click of destiny. You just don't click the players before the game. Let's go. Secunda. Grundin. Let's get an equaliser before after. Oh my goodness. Robinson now on the wing. Oh, he jumps the tackle. Oh, is he now becoming flipping Ronaldo? Schooling everybody. This is not the response I wanted. That must be offside or better not. It's a penalty. Oh, goodness me. It's all gone wrong. Bergstrom gets a yellow. I don't even want to look. Oh, this is absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. We were in control. We were in control. And now this game is slipping through our fingers. We're down 11th once again. We've got to show that never say die attitude in the second half and try and find something. They're hanging out their asses. Maybe the Finnish Cup is a major distraction, but we're 2-0 down, and I just don't think we're going to get anything out of this game. Okay, second half. We need an early goal, boys. We need an early goal. And I'm already going to give you 5 minutes, and then I'm going to have to make the changes. And I have to make changes to positive changes to try and get something out of this game. And Pinder, I'm already pulling you because your enthusiasm is going absolutely nowhere. Secunda, free kick. Plays it short. Bendy. Oh, come on, man. Suddenly, Maipar have woken up and have been the best team in the world here, Lindbergh. Bendy, I just brought you on. And you're dazing. You're being a little bit sleepy. 58 minutes on the clock. Come on, guys. Get an equaliser. Oh, not an equaliser. Get a goal. Chance here. Bergstrom. Rifles it into the empty stands there. Dominated the game. Absolutely dominated it. Push forward. Tunanen for Maipar, headed back by EIF. Hoofed, cleared down the line. Diallo tries to keep it moving. Bendy does get on it over the top now. Diallo out wide. Thinks about it. Get a goal. That's what we're talking about. We need another. We need at least another. There's a great assist by Diallo. 5. Secunda. Oh, straight to the keeper's flipping gob. Third goal here by flipping Mr. Robinson would end it. Absolutely end it. Ekenäs. Hydravakta. What a name that is. A lot of complicated names here in Finland. Come on, just pick up the ball, guys. Just break it up and create your own attack. Oh, no. 4 minutes on the clock. I just don't see it. I just don't see where we can. Chance here, maybe. Second over the top. Oh, so very close. This is it. If anything, I doubt we'll get anything here. Ekstrom. A defeat. Staring at defeat once again. What a shambles. Do we have another corner, perhaps? No. Dream is busted. We're losing to the the shit teams. Absolute shit teams. It's over. It's over. It is over. Maybe, just maybe, after the Finnish Cup game tomorrow, we'll get the season back on track, because maybe they're just distracted. They can't get their heads around it. Flipping Edmundo Robinson and a big fat penalty cost us today badly. So after that shambles, we are back down 11th. It's scary, very, very scary, but we do have 3 games in hand, which again, win those. It doesn't really, what does that do if we win those? 3, 9, 12... 15 points. It could put us back in the top 2. But yeah, we've got to win them first, because right now we've only won twice, scoring a few goals along the way. Anyway, folks, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Tomorrow, come back for the Cup special. That's right, HJK, and then we'll kick on down the season and get some games going. So hopefully you can join me for that. In the meantime, smash the thumbs up as well. Give this video some love, and also smash the subscribe if you're new. We'll be back tomorrow for that Finnish Cup final, a chance for silverware, unexpectedly, in our first full season. So until then, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.